back to the Union Football Coaches Show. I'm Rick Coy, the voice of the Redskins, along with the head coach and a very happy guy, Kirk Frederick, after a nice win against Mustang. And, we've been to the stadium a lot of times, and it's always been a struggle. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun. I can probably count maybe that game and one more maybe in the semifinals a few years ago where we kind of got out in front of Mustang. Usually that's just down to the wire, and a well-coached team and tough, hard-fought kids. Got to give credit to Mustang. They are a good football team. We just happened to really get it rolling the other night.
And it's nice when you do. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the numbers because you'll see how much it was rolling. And 749 yards of total offense. You know what your record is?
I don't know. I was getting ready to say it. That could be. I need to go back and look because that is a lot of yards. And Coach Maddox said earlier in the week that we were going to rush for 300 yards, and I kind of looked at him crazy, because I thought, Coach Maddox, I know we're getting better, but I don't know if we're that much better. And he just really believed that where we were at and kind of the things they were doing defensively, and I think we had 300 at halftime, so you could see the 583. We wound up giving candy bars to every offensive lineman that played. I told them anytime they can do something like that, they're gonna enjoy the fruits of the labor, because there were many guys that scored lots of touchdowns, and AJ Green went over 200, Rovon Banks, 150. I think Junior Smith as well up there in about 150 yards, and it was a really, really good performance offensively for our guys.
What I really liked was that 0 penalties number.
Yeah, 0 penalties. I'm not sure it was totally that way. That's something we definitely got to work on. I think we had, a tough.
0 turnovers.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the penalties were not. We've got some work to do there, and we've talked to our kids about that and how to handle success and do those things. But turnovers, without a doubt, turnovers were a big plus for us. We talked to our kids, if you don't turn the ball over, you can run the football, you can win a lot of games.
Yeah. Turnover. All right, now let's go to our players of the game. And I was really happy for Rovon Banks. You guys obviously are trying to get the best 11 on the field. You did that, got him into some slot running back type positions, and he really performed.
Yeah, he did. Pretty cool little package we have with him, and like you said, some slot running back stuff where he can come in and out of the backfield, carry the football, catch the ball, and really proud to name him our Offensive Player of the Week. He had 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, but he also caught 3 passes. Just an outstanding job for Rovon, and just taking on that role and doing what he can for the team, and had a great attitude about it.
And then Kalo on defense, he made a couple of early big plays where he stormed the backfield and knocked guys down, really gave you momentum.
Well, a lot of energy. The way we play defensively goes with the way Kalo plays, and really excited to see him back out there doing things. And I think he had 8 or 9 solo tackles, and just definitely an impact player, and glad to see Kalo being our defensive player.
And then I kept saying this name on the radio, Tristan Outlaw, and I kept thinking to myself on special teams. I've not even said the guy's name hardly this year, but he really played well. He's your defense.
He did, yeah. Tristan is a junior linebacker for us, and made a big impact in special teams. He blocked a kick in the second half, and then he just kept making these solo tackles on the kickoff team. The coverage down the field. They had an outstanding player that would return the ball, and we got lots of work at that because we got to kick off a lot. But I was really proud of how Tristan played and making an impact in special teams.
Well, as a former NFL player said, get your popcorn because you're going to see some highlights when we come back for the first half. Union and Mustang next on the Union Football Coaching Show.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Hey Union students, show off your Union spirit by wearing Union gear, only available at the UWear store. The UWear store has athletic gear, clothing, and other merchandise so that you and your friends can look stylish while repping the U. The UWear store has the best quality items and is partnered up with major brands such as Nike, Under Armour, and even Champion. For a limited time, Union High School students who present their ID at checkout will receive 10% off all items. So stop by the UWear store today and reward yourself with some awesome gear.
We're back on the U Football Coaches Show. Can't waste time. Got to get right to first half highlights at Mustang on a really beautiful night for football.
Oh, it was great weather, outstanding, and Mustang's got a really nice setup. Done a lot of building projects on their campus, and doing a really good job with their school district. Started off defensively. You can see Jackson Jennings, again, just kind of the unsung hero. Don't get to say his name a lot, but Jackson just makes tons of plays. They come back here, Jamari Ray, the safety position, makes a nice stop. Bryce Ashlock, sophomore, he hits anything that gets in front of him. Really love the way Bryce is playing. They come back, run a screen, and what a great, outstanding play by Shane Fields on third down. Sniffs that out, does a great job with it. Excellent job here. Wraps up on the tackle, just a great job by Shane. Come back offensively, good block by Marley on the outside. Then we see Rovon on the carry there. And then AJ comes in. What an outstanding job. Great block to the outside there, and AJ takes it to the house.
You take a look here in the slow-mo. Look at the size of the hole.
Unbelievable. Large hole. One of the things that I was really proud of our kids, and especially our receivers, was the way that they continued to block all night long down the field. Receivers did a great job with it. Come back defensively, guys in there creating lots of problems up front. Excellent job up front with our guys. They come back with the smoke to the outside. Reverse field, this is a talented player. Outstanding player for a sophomore for Mustang. Just held your breath every time he got the ball, and our guys with pursuit tracked it down and got him to punt again. AJ with a nice run inside. You can see Grayson with a great read to the outside there, gets the ball out to Rovon, does a really nice job with that. Thought that Grayson really managed the offense well. Good job there on the read play. Gets the ball outside to Shadan. Shady gets a nice couple of yards there at receiving. Come back here, really good block to the outside by Jared James, a senior fullback for us. Of course, AJ just being an athlete out in open space. Another good job getting the ball out to Rovon, and gets a great run after the catch. Actually runs over Gage. Gage does a good job blocking down the field. There's Gage again, senior wide receiver, and almost gets in there. Gets us down to about the 2-yard line. Try to get the sweep play to the outside, and I'm not real sure what AJ was thinking there, but got to run that, get that ball on in the end zone, and but he steps out of bounds when he spins, and then so we've got to come back and finish it again. AJ does a good job running with a lot of strength.
You got to tell him that first one would have been easier than the second one.
There is no doubt about it. So he breaks this one loose, good balance, and then look at Grayson, quarterback, picks up I don't know if to call it a block or a screen, but does a good job getting him in the end zone. Come right back there. There's Makai Belt. Makai playing corner for us, makes a nice tackle there. See us coming back in there. Jamari Ray comes in, makes a nice stop there. Unfortunately, we get a penalty on that one. Out of bounds, gives them an extra 15 yards on it. And so our defense has got to step up, make some plays. You get Big D in there, and Matthias doing a good job defensively. You see D running again, pressure down the field, and just got to get them on the ground. We do, forces a fourth down, and they've got an excellent kicker. They do a great job in their punting and kicking game, and they're able to pick up the field goal. Great read, great catch, under pressure. Awesome job from Grayson to Marley, our tight end. Really nice play for about 16 yards. Get another good one to the outside there to Shadan. Unfortunately, we got a holding call, brings us back. Go for the play action over the top, and we are just anemic to this big play, but those are going to come. We continue to get those shots. They're going to come, and just off the fingertips.
And to Shade's credit, that's not an easy catch when it comes straight over your helmet.
Yeah, straight over the outside shoulder there. Got Junior Smith comes in. That was on a big third down play. I told him he had to get to the 50-yard line to get it, and he ran with such determination. Got the forced collar after that. Picks up the first down for us. Grayson with a nice boot play out there to Jamon Sanders. And again, I think we probably led the state in almost touchdowns. Guys step it out right there right before they crossed the pylon. But Damon had a great week of practice, excellent job. And I don't know, we'll have to see that one. Come back, Grayson reads it, gets inside there, no doubt about that one, gets in for the touchdown.
Again, that sneaky speed.
We got the good camera view there, doesn't we? I wish we could give that maybe to a few of those, maybe 5 other guys on the field.
Yeah.
Maybe they could see that from time to time. Here we are right back on defense. We don't fit up the run very well to start out. They pick up a few more yards, get the first down off of the bubble play. We've got to fit it a little bit better, but you can see the D-line that doing a good job. Jackson Jennings in there doing a really good job. There's Ashlock again, Big D. Johnny Harrison, we moved him from linebacker to D-line, and he's making some plays for us as well. So proud of Hayden Brockett. He was just man-to-man right there. Excellent job. Great camera view, by the way, by Hayden. And we told him he was going to be challenged all week, and when they took it down the field with their best player, Hayden was there. Come back on a big sack, gets them out of field goal range, all those things. Just a huge play. You can see it right here by Caleb Kalo. Johnny's there from the backside. Excited to see Kalo make that big sack. Rovon gets the ball, and look out. That guy can run just a little bit too. I think you're seeing Coach Patterson's 4x1 team in track there a little bit. So you got AJ, you got Rovon. Those guys carrying the ball really well. Got great blocking downfield, and an excellent job in Springs Row loose and give him a little bit of crease, and he's going to go to the house.
And it's sure got to be easier to convince him, hey, how you liking it at running back when he's got that kind of success?
There is no doubt about it. Got Marley in there at D-line, doing a good job. They hit us on a nice couple of times here, hit us on some nice RPO plays. We had to adjust a little bit too. Jamari Ray gets them on the ground, make them snap it again. Quarterback here, a little run play. Huge hit coming in from Kalo. I don't think he wanted to do that any longer after that. Kalo with a nice stroke there, and then Johnny Harrison finishing it up. Great job, big hit. Run the football inside. Our guys, there's Johnny again with a nice play from the defensive line, making plays. Ashlock makes the ball spill out. Junior Smith comes in and finishes it up. Again, guys played really well against the run. I think they didn't have very many rushing yards, I don't think, until that fourth quarter. Comes up again, just tons of guys fitting over the top. Great job by our linebackers and safeties with that. You can see how they came across there. Great job by Gavin Kaler with a nice play from the Mike linebacker position. Throwing the ball down the field, got good coverage. There's Brockett again with the coverage. Let's get some pressure on the quarterback. They're able to throw and catch, but again, our guys there, nice way to wrap it up. Gets us to a fourth down. And so proud of our guys. We come in, get a huge fourth down stop. I think it was maybe fourth and looked like 6 inches. And our Big D kind of ran him over along with everybody else.
And here goes AJ again.
Looks like the same play and just a different kid. Outstanding job. You give AJ a little bit of space. Great block by Will to the outside. There's Jared James again. Outstanding job by Damond. And just give him some space, and he's going to make you pay with that.
He's so smooth when he runs, too, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure you know how that feels, right?
No.
Awesome when you get turnovers like this. Love seeing the defense. So exciting. I mean, it's just play after play. You can see Kalo forces the fumble in there. Our guys come in. Bryce Ashlock with the recovery. And a lot of fun. I mean, you score in one play, and then you get a turnover. Everything's going right for the Redskins. And we were due. We've been struggling quite a bit, and just hadn't been able to put it together, and was excited to see it happen. Get a little pressure. Grayson again buys in a little extra time, gets out of the pocket, gives us a chance on the play, and unfortunately we're forced to kick a field goal, which we, again is a positive thing on the night. We come back defensively. Getting close to the half, and our guys have got to play well. We got to keep them in the pocket, and what a great job our guys are doing down the field with the coverage. give the ball to Junior, and I mean, he busts one and it gets way down the field. Really proud of Junior in the way he ran the football. Unfortunately, that one got called back, and we come back with AJ, and just that little hesitation. He did that quite a few times the other night, just a little hesitation, and gives them just a crease where he can see it, and unfortunately, I think that one got called back as well. Come right back with Junior, just kind of rotating tailbacks. One guy runs a long one. Let's give him a drink of water and let's put another one in. And Coach Pearson's done a great job with our running backs, getting those guys ready and giving them an opportunity to carry the ball and showcase what they can do.
Love to see him go ahead and break one of those two.
Yeah, he's Junior's a really good athlete, starts for us at safety and an excellent tailback. Grayson brings it down. There's a field goal I was talking about earlier. I got off there a little bit. We were able to go down the field and kick the field goal. Tyler Callan, great job. Good snap by Lane Wood. You got Rhett Rogers holding it there, and then TJ kicks it through. Gives us that field goal with a nice 35-point lead.
We got the spin, you got the laces out, you know, everything. But that was a three-phase first half.
Yeah, I was really proud of our guys. Again, special teams, defense, playing outstanding. Offense, of course, you can see the huge plays. We give away candy bars for touchdowns and explosive plays. We gave out 29 candy bars. So it was a great night offensively, and I couldn't be more proud of our kids. Again, with the struggles we've had offensively to finally put one together.
If there's no place we can get bulk candy bars, let us know. All right, we'll see if we can work on that. All right, take a breath, and we'll come back and get to the second half highlights. Union and Mustang here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
We're back for the second half of the highlights, Union and Mustang, here on the Union Football Coaches Show. We're Corey along with Kirk Frederick, the head football coach, and you see a great shot there as the sun goes down. Still got a little bit of that fire stuff you can see from out in California. We got a second and a half and really good weather. Oh,
outstanding shot. And again, great weather. So proud of our kids. We wanted to come out in the second half. We talk a lot about the first 4 minutes of the second half and try to get some really positive things going and get a good run by AJ. We come back and got behind the chains just a little bit. We needed to make something good happen to try to pick up the first down, and you can see AJ doing a great job with that one. Here we go, right back on a third down play, and you see Junior come in and gets a big stop. But again, can't just underestimate how well the offensive line played together. Nate Marshall and Pratt and those guys, Josiah Dorn, Bennett Ringleb, the sophomore tackle, and Will Thomas, the junior tackle. Those guys just played outstanding. Good block by Marley Forsberg as well, and then Junior's able to go in and get the touchdown, and excited again for him.
And it's got to be difficult sometimes at halftime with a lead like that. You're trying to have them remain focused, and these guys did.
Yeah, we do. I mean, like we tried to tell them at halftime is you missed a game. I mean, we definitely don't want to go out there and wish it another half away. And even when the game seems decided, we've got to get more practice. We want to go. I mean, we didn't do all this stuff just to play half, So let's get out there and play some great football. Good stop again here by Kalo. You see the rest of those guys, Shane and Gavin and all those guys coming in, making a nice play against Mustang, against the run off the blitz. We lose a guy in coverage, but again, lots of guys around chasing the football, trying to get the stop. Huge play inside. Again, I think Big D in there doing a nice job with it, and Jackson Jennings and those guys playing well. And we also got some good play out of RJ Wilson the other night, played really well. There's another great play there by Shane Fields at linebacker. Again, Kalo coming in, making a nice stop. Great job to the outside there by Mackay, uses the sideline, gets him out of bounds. They come back here with a little reverse pass, trying to get it down the field, and it's covered up really well by Jamari Ray. You can see Jamari's right there, kind of keeps the ball tips up in the air, and then Junior Smith is there. It's always fun when somebody tries a trick play and you got both safeties back there. Coach Scarborough does a great job getting those guys prepared, and you can tell that both safeties are reading that play and doing what they're supposed to do.
Really like how smart Junior was in immediately downing him too.
Yeah, it's the best 20 yards you can gain right there, right? You get right back here to Rovon. Rovon with the great run. Again, breaking tackles, running with a lot of authority and excitement. And I told him he may cramp up, if he's not careful there. But what an outstanding run. Again, just a little hesitation, breaks through the first tackle, good blocking up front. Shea Dan, excellent block. Again, the receivers are much improved blocking down the field. You can see Gage is there. Bohannon doing a good job blocking all the way down the end zone.
It's great vision and patience by Rovon too.
Come right back in, and you see it's good to have Irvin Fisher back in there playing a little bit. Braylon's getting a few snaps in the game, kind of getting back into it. Our guys up front just doing an excellent job, just destroying blocks. You get the quarterback draw play. There's Johnny inside, and then just a outstanding job by MT coming in, or Michael Thomas from the nose guard position. They throw a little quick screen out there. Guys, they pick up a few yards, a few more than I'd like them to get, but our guys are getting them on the ground, making them earn every yard. Good coverage down the field, and they're having to throw the ball away. Now we get back here to a sophomore. This is Farley. Farley does a really good job. Love the way this guy runs the football, and just kind of shifty inside, and it was awesome to see him get a great block inside there. Again by our tight ends and offensive linemen. Run back to a boot play. We come back across, and couldn't be more proud of Gage. It just really was a quarterback early as a sophomore. We converted him to a receiver last year, and having a senior that's having a chance to start for us, and then getting a chance to get a big play. A lot of fun to see that, and gets about a 60-yard touchdown.
And, you see those guys who have hung around have been good program guys. You love to see that success.
Yeah, don't underestimate, the throw that Grayson makes on the run right there. Throws the ball really well on the run. Really proud of that. There's our man Ashlock. I'm telling you, if it's in front of you, he's going to hit it. And he blew the guy up on that blitz, caused a big play inside. Really proud of that. And then Shane on the third down gets a huge loss. And again, just guys are playing so well.
It's calling again.
There we go. Farley back in. Great balance. Does a good job. Picks up a lot of yardage inside. Love the block there by Josiah Dorn. Does a good job. There's Sunday going in with the nice play with the great block down the field. And then you see Farley just kind of punching it in. Good balance. Hard kid to tackle. And then able to get in the end zone. So another tailback with a touchdown. There you go, seeing Fisher again coming in there. Ty Kubert at safety, making a nice stop. There's Ty again inside. Emmanuel Berrigan, senior linebacker, does a great job, makes a nice stop for us in there. Tristan Wolfer in there plugging a hole. Just got to hang on a little bit. But you can see a lot of our guys in reserve coming in and trying to make some plays and doing a pretty good job for us. Guys coming in. Tevon Graves at corner is a guy kind of his first action at corner, doing what he can to learn the defense. See lots of Redskin hats around the ball. They move the ball down the field on us a little bit here. You got to credit Mustang for doing some of those things. RJ at corner, kind of holding up the smoker out there, and we just kind of misfit a few things. But you got to give our kids credit because they don't get a ton of the reps on fitting some of these plays, but they're playing hard, and unfortunately we give up the touchdown. Come right back here, kind of one of the last plays of the game, and you see a huge hit by LJ. LJ comes in, Brandon, kind of a fun way to end the game. Having a guy that gets a big carry there at the end and kind of sends a message, and obviously love the victory play, and appreciate our spirit groups coming and following and helping us out on a away game so far away. It's nice to have a few people there that are for us instead of against us.
Exactly. Well, when you say Mustang, you say Oklahoma City, it seems like it's close, but it's western Oklahoma City. But it is such a nice, it's not a bad drive. It's a nice facility, like going out there. And I thought you were going to start putting in tackles at running back. I mean, you're getting down to the end of your, and that's great to see those guys, but all of them had a little success, and that's terrific.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It just pays off when you've been practicing so hard. to have an opportunity to get out there and showcase what you can do, and so proud of our guys.
All right, so you know what we might actually get a chance to do? Play at home. How about that? We'll talk about that and plus see some great pictures when we come back on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
We're back on the Union Football Coaches Show. We're Corey with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. Let's get right to our pictures. Our friend Dean Atchison was interrupted from the funnel cake to take these pictures, but he always does such a nice day.
Oh, Dean lives in Mustang, so he started out as a Redskin, moved to Mustang, and I think he still is a big Union fan, wears a lot of Union stuff over there, but got some great shots, had a good one there by Rovon early. There's Coach Greenwood, one of our new coaches on the offensive line, coaching our kids up. Huge fourth down stop, love this one. Outstanding job by our guys up front on the big 4th and inches, getting that stop. Here's Junior Smith, Junior outstanding tailback, just a great athlete, great kid. Everyone will be blessed to know that kid. Outstanding job by Junior. And then here's TJ, Tyler Cowan on that field goal. Great job, good form, works so hard, kicks all summer long. Really proud of him. Rhett Rogers with the hold. And then Jackson Jennings, man, just a war horse. I mean, he just is in there battling each and every week. And Jackson's making lots of plays for us from the defensive line position. And then you see Marley and then Big Will, Nate Marshall. We talked about the offensive line, the big blocks that those guys had. What a great shot of those guys blocking there on the stretch play. There's a huge play there by Shane Fields. Made tons of plays. That was a big 3rd down play that he had there. Of course, Johnny Harrison from the defensive line position. And then a young receiver that's played a lot, made some big plays for us, Gage Arthur, with a nice play there, catching the ball in the bubble screen. Here's the last play of the game. LJ Brandon, junior running back, just runs with a ton of determination every time he gets the ball, and love the big hit he had right there at the end.
You can see it just in that picture. He was looking for that hit.
Yes, he was looking. He was not going to go out of bounds for sure.
No, my pad's going on somebody. All right, finally get a chance to come home. I know you practice there, otherwise you might not recognize the place. It will be a little unusual with everybody on one side. You guys don't ever notice that, do you?
No, not too much. Once the game starts, for our guys, it's a little odd. I think we've had one scrimmage in that type of game situation, and when Santa Fe came here in August, and being on that opposite sideline was a little bit odd for us. We'll actually have our team on the visitor sideline, or the only stands we have, so we can sit right behind our fans. But it'll be something to get used to, but we're so excited to play at home against a really good Moore team. Moore is taking everybody to the wire. They lost a game. They went for 2 to try to win a game and didn't get it. They had an interception for a touchdown that cost them a game last week at the end of a game. I think they're a really good football team with a lot of talent, and we look forward to playing a good Moore.
And you're glad your fans get a chance to come to the game.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, there's nothing like playing at Union. I've said that for many years. What a great atmosphere. This atmosphere will look different, but if you haven't been out, you're going to be really surprised by the way the stadium looks. And again, just being at home, because one of the things that's been so tough on our fans, a lot of places we've gone, it's been restricted by how many tickets you can, and Union is restricted as well, so I'd urge you to get your tickets, but at least there's more home tickets for our fans, and maybe some people can come watch a game.
Nothing like running out of your own locker room. That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll come to you next week after that game right here at Union Tuttle. That'll get you next week at Union Football Coaches.